Begin lying in a comfortable position, knees bent. And relax here into your breath. Softly but deeply breathing in and out. Let your eyes and jaw feel soft, your neck relaxed. Simply give all of your attention into this moment. Simply give all of your attention into this moment. Begin raising your arms up towards the ceiling on an inhale, and on an exhale, lower overhead. Inhale skyward, exhale, come down by your hips. Repeat this. Try stretching your legs out long and continue with the arm movement. With arms stretched overhead, legs out long, begin to lengthen one side of your body and then the other, alternating side to side at your own pace. Let your head begin to move as it wills. You might feel that it rocks gently to one side and the other. Bring your arms around to your sides, 90 degrees, feet together will begin to sway the legs. Let your knees move side to side. Feel the rotation through the spine. Let your head turn the opposite way. Rest your legs to one side. Take the opposite arm overhead towards the wall behind you. When you're ready, do the other side. Let your breaths fill and empty your body. Come on up to a standing position near the top of your mat, feet about hips distance apart. Take a few breaths. On an inhale, bring your arms up. On an exhale, fold forward from your hips, hang your head. Breathe. On another inhale, lift your head, come to halfway, and exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise all the way up to the top, lengthen the arms, and then return them by your sides. Walk your right leg back towards the back of the mat, and then step it back up. Take several paces intentionally. Mark the spots along your mat without looking down. As you come into a lunge, you may start to bend your knee and drop it in towards the floor. Try a couple of times before bringing the leg back up. Try the other side, walking back with your left leg and then back up to the top. marking the spots along your mat a few times with eyes forward on the horizon. With your leg behind you in lunge, you can begin to dip the knee, only if this feels appropriate in your body. Come back up towards the top, feet parallel, hips distance. Raise the arms up skyward, and exhale, fold forward from your hips. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your right leg behind you and drop the knee down. Inhale, the arms skyward, lunging, maybe looking up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step into downward facing dog. Breathe. As you're ready, bring your knees down. Come forward onto your belly. Stretch the toes long. Press the legs. Press into the hands and lift into extension, maybe lifting the hands even for a moment. Coming up again into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg skyward and then step it up, lunging on the other side. Inhale the arms up and exhale the arms back down. Bring your left leg up to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to the top. And exhale, go right back down. Lengthen halfway as you inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your left leg into a lunge. On the inhale, bring your arms up. And as the exhale comes, bring the hands down. Step into dog, inhale. Take an extra breath. Exhale, bring the knees to the floor, come down. Inhale into an extension, cobra of the leg, and then press back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg skyward and exhale to step through. Arms up on an inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right leg steps in as we inhale halfway and exhale, fold. Holding here. Just relax your head heavy. You might even curl your chin in a little. And when the next in-breath comes, rise up to the top. And then take your hands to the heart. Again, floating the arms up, inhaling, looking up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, hips over heels. Exhale, plant the hands. Right leg steps back, exhale. Inhale, arms up skyward. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, step back dog. Exhale, stay. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the floor. Lower down, long line from knees, hips to shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest, head. Push the hands to the floor, exhale back to dog. Inhale, right leg skyward towards the ceiling. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Left leg steps up. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, skyward, heading right back down on the exhale. Coming up halfway on your inhale. Stepping back left leg on the exhale. Arms up, inhale. Use the exhale to come forward, hands down. Inhale, down dog. Take that extra breath. Exhale, knees to the floor, come down. Prepare for a cobra, legs firm, chest lifts. Inhale, exhale, moving back, down dog. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step. Raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step up halfway. And exhale, fold. Take an extra breath. Inhale, rising up to the top. Exhale, hands to the heart. Lay down again on the floor and begin to let your knees sway side to side. You can let your top leg sway over the lower leg And you can go back and forth a few times. Let this movement feel good in your body. Make it your own. Allow your shoulders to be heavy, your neck, jaw, eyes relaxed. Come back to the center, bring your arms to your mat, and begin to roll the pelvis. Just tucking the pelvis under a little with the exhale, taking the hips off of the floor and rolling vertebra by vertebra down. Inhale, do a little tilt of the pelvis the other way before exhaling, and again curling the spine away from the ground. Now, each time you come down, try to roll rib by rib so you're moving sequentially through the spine. You can do it a couple times. Keep your knees tracking about hips distance apart and make sure that you keep the space behind your neck. So press into your shoulders. Feel your shoulder blades gently hug towards center. As you lift your hips again, you might include your arms moving overhead. And as you lower your hips down, arms by your sides. So again, make sure you're not losing that space behind your neck and flattening the curve of your neck into the floor. Avoid doing this for the safety of your vertebra. Trying a few rounds here, lengthening through the front of your body and opening the hips. And then bringing the knees to the chest, rocking from side to side. Coming back to center and circling knees a couple of times each direction, and then lengthening the right leg skyward. Lower the right leg towards the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep your spine nice and long here. Try and allow this movement to come simply at the hip joint rather than tucking the tail under. At other side, lift the leg up, lower the leg, inhale up, exhale down. Now avoid letting your lumbar spine arch. Only go as far towards the floor as feels comfortable in your body. Just do a few. And then place your foot down. Cross one leg over the other, making a figure four shape. Arms are wide to your sides, and let your legs drop over to one side. Doesn't matter which one, we're going to do both sides. This shape with your legs. Head over to the other side. Come on back to the center, uncross your leg, and repeat on the other side. Drop the legs to one side. Relax through your neck, eyes, jaw. We'll go to the other side, keeping the same shape with the legs. Arms heavy. Coming back to center, again uncross your leg, and now roll over to your side, find your strap and your bolster, and bring your strap around your foot. Let's put the center of the strap around the ball of the foot. So you've got one end of the strap you can wrap into each hand, relax the shoulders. You might choose to keep your opposite leg bent or stretch it out along the floor if it feels comfortable. Stay nice and long through your spine and allow your breaths to fill and empty. Stay active here in your leg. Press your leg gently into your belt and gently pull with your arms, keeping in mind you want to keep your shoulders relaxed. And we'll take the belt into the opposite hand of leg and let the leg begin to cross over to the other side. Now we'll just keep it in a movement of adduction rather than a twisting of the spine. So if your hip lifted off the floor, come back a little bit. Doesn't need to be a very great range of motion. Letting the opposite hand out to the side, the arm wide to help counterbalance. Let your shoulders relax. Now heading back to the center, grab your bolster or cushion and bring it up against the hip, the side that you're working with. Take the belt in the opposite hand and lean that leg out to the side. Abduction, abduction. Try to keep both hips, your whole pelvis, heavy on the floor and neutral so that you're not tipping over to one side. Your opposite leg can stay heavy and firm, once again engaged. And continue to be mindful to push the leg gently into the belt and pull very gently with the strap. At the same time, we'll work on just relaxing through the shoulders, through the neck, through the eyes and jaw. Make sure you've got enough support from your bolster. You can always bring it in a little closer if you need more. Come on back up to center when you're ready and stretch out both legs. You can put your props on the other side and take a moment just to lay on your back, move around a little. Notice how this feels. Anything shifting, changing. And then bringing the belt around the other foot. Lifting the leg skyward, belt around the ball of the foot, one end of the strap in each hand. Just begin here with the leg raised towards the sky, relaxing the arms and shoulders. The other leg either bent or stretched out heavy on the floor. Gently pressing the leg up and into the belt while resisting with your hands. And then we're going to take the belt into the opposite hand again. So free up your other arm to your side, out maybe 90 degrees. And remember, this doesn't need to be a large range of motion, just bringing the leg across somewhat, keeping both hips heavy on the ground. Both legs somewhat engaged, finding that balance between effort and ease. Bringing the strap into the opposite hand and your bolster up against your hip. Take the leg out to the side. Remember, you want to keep both hips heavy here. Careful not to fall over to the side with the leg out. So the opposite arm stretched out to the side. Check that the shoulder stays heavy. And if it's not feeling good yet, bring the bolster in closer. You might need something a little larger. This simple hip stretch sequence will be really good for unlocking a vast amount of energy held inside you. Try not to be discouraged by your range of motion today. With practice, I've seen people make great gains. Now bring your leg back to center and release it from the belt. Move away your props so that you can stretch your legs out and relax onto the floor. I welcome you just to move around as feels good for you right now. Begin noticing how your legs are feeling as you rest on your back for a moment. Then bring your feet onto the floor. Let's tilt the pelvis. As we breathe out, curl your tail under. As we breathe in, tipping tail forward. Breathing out, curl tail under, roll the hips away from the floor, back up to your bridge. Remember to leave space behind your neck. You could either come in and out as we did before, or this time holding your hips up. Bringing your hands underneath you is an option, but it's not necessary. You might stay for a few breaths if this feels good, opening through the hips. Slowly roll back down. Now relax here, stretching your legs out. Relax your eyes, your jaw, your arms, legs. Feel the soles of your feet, the palms of your hands. Allowing breath in and out of your body effortlessly. Linger here. Allow yourself to feel relaxed. Namaste.